everyone! Today I come to you with a book review. Book is Mystical by Michael Weekly. First of all, I want to thank Michael Weekly for giving me the opportunity of reading an art copy of his book in exchange of an honest review. So let's get into it. I want to start by saying that before reading this book, I was on a huge reading slump. I couldn't read anything, and that includes Harry Potter. So that was like a huge reading slump. So I was like, okay, this book better be good or I'm not gonna be able to read it, and that's gonna be bad because I need to read it. Guess what? It was good. I liked it. I enjoyed it. It was a fast-paced book, so I got through it like fast, considering that I was getting out of a reading slump. I gave this book 4 stars out of 5. And maybe I would have give it more stars, but there were some like scenes that confused me, and I don't know, there were things that just weren't for me. But there were lots of good stuff, so that's why it has 4 stars. And I'm gonna get into the good stuff now. First, I'm gonna tell you what this book is about. Because yeah, I haven't told you that. I'm gonna read the thing that's on the back, because yeah, that's gonna be easier. When Elisa rose, is it Elisa or Eliza? I think it's Elisa, because of how she corrects her name, but I don't know. I'm gonna tell her Elisa. I hope it's right. If I'm wrong, just correct me on the comments. Okay. When Elisa Rose found out she was a witch, she thought she'd be casting spells. However, it turns out Elisa is on her way to becoming a mystical assassin. But first, she has to start college with her best friend Don Roberts and her feline familiar Jared. If you think college is stressful, try finding your best friend being seduced nearly to death by a venomous fairy. Something is horribly wrong, and Elisa must find out what it is. Knowing who is who in the mystical world can be a burden or save her life. Murderous mermaids, seductive fairies, and manipulative elves are terrifying enough, but pure witches can become corrupt, and they are the most dangerous creatures of all. Elisa struggles to discover the source of this chaos, but is repeatedly attacked and saved by a shadowy figure. On a very personal note, Elisa must learn whether corruption is beginning to claim her mother. Her strongest ally might be handsome, enigmatic Donovan, but he is hiding a shocking secret. Donovan wants nothing to do with his old gang, not after the things they made him do. But when he meets Elisa, he's both frustrated by her amateur skills and impressed by her emerging strength, and he feels compelled to help her grow into the assassin she's meant to be. Every answer has a price, and they are being born to corrupt the pure. Elisa fights to master her skills before it's too late, while Donovan must determine whether Elisa can be saved or if she must die to keep her out of the hands of those who will use her powers to reign over all of Mystical. So yeah, that's what it is about. I hope you understood what I was reading. The mystical world is surrounded by this huge mystery, and we don't get to know everything right away. We just go finding out new stuff as Eliza finds out new stuff, which is great. I love that because it makes the book a whole lot more interesting, and it keeps you like wanting to know more and just get to the bottom of all this mess. Also, the characters were so much fun to read. Donovan, he's like super mysterious. He's like this super mysterious guy that it's also a witch, and it's just like we know he's good, but there's also a mystery around him that it's just like, should she trust him or just like, or not, or just kiss him? That would be fun. I would have liked to see a kiss. I don't know, stuff like that. Some books have annoying characters, and it's even worse when the main character is annoying. But Elisa isn't one of them, thank God. She could have become one easily, Like she could be so annoying because she doesn't know anything and oh my god, and but instead she just took everything she didn't know and tried to find out what it was, even if people didn't tell her anything, you know? So in this case, other people were annoying because they didn't say anything. And I was like, can you just please tell me what is going on? Just like, but it's fine, you get to know things as the story goes on, and still after the story is over there's so many mysteries left unsolved and you just want to know, but you have to wait in the next book, so that's fine, I can wait, I'm used to it. Books do that to me, so it's fine, I don't care, but I do. Elisa's character grows throughout the story, so that's good. There's character development on that book and I like that. She becomes more powerful every time she fights mystics, and she also it's going through this witch transformation that it's like puberty but in witch form, I don't know, and her powers are different from others and she starts to using them, and that's really interesting. It's fun to see that. There is characters that are like you can say secondary characters, yeah, but I love those characters, and that is Dawn, Jared, Emily, and Miss Canary. I think that's her name. Those 4 characters are just so interesting and I want to see more of them. Jared, it's a cat and it's just an amazing cat. I love it. I would love that my cat could talk. That would be amazing. That would mean that I'm not talking to myself. That would mean that I have a cat that would answer to me, and that's amazing. I'm not gonna tell you a lot about Jared because that's like something you need to find out when you read it. There's a lot of things that go on with Jared and you just have to find out, because if I just tell you, I'm gonna spoil the whole thing and I don't want to do that. Also with Miss Canary, there's a lot of things going on around her, but I like her character even if she's just like this person that doesn't let me know anything. I wish she could say things, like maybe if she said something useful, things will be better. And there is Dawn, which I hope she becomes something more. I don't know, I want her to become more part of the mystical world, because she's the human best friend, and we all know we like the human best friend because that's the one we can relate to the most, because we are all humans even if we would love to be something else. Yeah. Her character is so much fun, and I love how she just goes through the whole thing like, okay, I just have to do this and you're a witch and I'm gonna accept that, and even if people are trying to kill me, because I would like to see her character develop more and maybe become something bigger, but I don't know. It's kind of like when with Styles in Teen Wolf, we kind of all want him to become like a wolf or something, I don't know, but at the same time we are like, he has to stay human because then lots of things are going to go wrong. Kind of like that. Can we just take a moment again to talk about Donovan? I mean, I like the guy, but if I see him, like if I got to meet a guy like that, I would just hate the guy. I would just like, I think that if I met a Donovan in real life, I would just hate the guy. Like, oh my god, can you just be quiet and let me do my stuff, please, and just stop following me. There is still so much mystery going on with him. We still don't know anything about him. We just know that he's a witch, his brother is a bad guy, and oh yeah, well no, I didn't say anything. And that he's following Elisa around like everywhere, but he's also helping her a lot, so that's good. But we still don't know many things about him, so I hope we get to know more in the second book. The last thing I want to mention is the pop culture in this book. There is a lot of Taylor Swift references, which I love. There were also TV show references, where yeah, they mentioned the TV show, so that was amazing for me. There's also Harry Potter references, which is amazing. So I love those things. They just make the whole book a lot more relatable. I listen to Taylor Swift, so like yeah, I'm also a witch, so yeah. That made it easier for me to read it and to have more fun with it, because there were things that I could get, like I know Taylor Swift, I know Harry Potter, I know this thing, so that make it like, oh, I can do this. Also, if you love the Mortal Instruments, you're gonna like this book. And it's not because it's similar to it or something. If it was like a copy from the Mortal Instruments, then I will just say that it's a copy from the Mortal Instruments, and I wouldn't have liked it because there was nothing new. It has the same feeling as the Mortal Instruments. I don't know if you can get it. Elisa felt a lot like Clary, and it's not because the characters were the same, but it felt like Clary felt. I don't know. I'm getting weird. Am I getting weird? I hope you get what I'm trying to say. It's the finding out what Elisa really is, how much power she has, and all that secrets that her family are keeping, and we don't know them, and we have to know what those secrets are, and maybe some of them could be bad. That's kind of what make it feel kind of like the Mortal Instruments. Like, if you like the Mortal Instruments, you are gonna like this story too. But also, if you don't like the Mortal Instruments, this book is different, so you might like this one. That's it. I would recommend this book to anyone that likes fantasy, witches, mystery, and doesn't mind a huge cliffhanger at the end. Because let me tell you, there is a huge cliffhanger at the end, and I hate those things. I really do hate those things. Because just like, oh my god, and I can't read the next book. When I have the next book, I don't mind. I just like, oh, okay, there's a cliffhanger. Guess what? I have the next book. I don't care. But when I don't, just like, oh my god, there's nothing I can do, and I hate. I love there is like a lot of fantasy things involved. Like, there is fairies, there is shifters, there's witches, there is humans. Yay, go humans. There is cats that talk. I mean, that's amazing. Give this video a thumbs up if you wish your cat could talk, because it would be amazing. Let's be honest, it would be amazing. If you read the book, let me know what you think about it in the comments, or make a video about it and then leave a comment with it, and I will see it. I don't know if I will be here next week because it's Christmas, but I also don't do anything with my life, so I can do a video for Christmas. So I will probably see you next week. Bye!